A unique feature of Corel Painter is the ability to control the texture of the canvas you're working with. You can choose a paper texture from the default paper library, or open the paper palette to select and adjust an existing paper texture. Many brushes interact with the canvas texture, also called paper grain, in the same way traditional tools react with the surface they're applied to. Think of pencil on paper or chalk on the sidewalk. You can also capture new paper textures from other images. I have a photo that doesn't have much going for it, but it does have a pavement texture that I'd like to incorporate into my canvas. I'm using the rectangular selection tool to select an area of the image, and then from the paper palette, I can choose Capture Paper from the flyout menu. I give the new paper texture a name, and a crossfading amount helps it to blend across a large canvas area. That new paper texture is now saved with my current paper library. In the paper palette, we can make adjustments to paper grains to achieve different results. We can adjust the scale to increase or decrease the size of a grain, and this will affect how the grain appears in brushstrokes and images. Choosing directional grain will affect the appearance of brushstrokes on papers with pronounced grains, such as wood grain or gessoed canvas. Choosing invert will reverse the paper's depth to make color fill the paper's valleys instead of peaks. Contrast controls the steepness of the paper grain. The grain in higher contrast paper changes from high to low more quickly, resulting in a more pronounced or rough texture. Brightness controls the depth of the paper grain. The effect of increasing the paper's brightness is similar to that of using a more shallow grain. In Corel Painter, brushes that react with paper texture have a grainy method. Here's just a sample of a few of the brushes that interact with paper grains. You'll find using dry media brushes such as pencils and pastels or felt pens, even watercolor brushes, will interact with the canvas texture the same way its traditional counterpart will. As you can see, creating and modifying paper textures can provide an endless array of new canvas options.